Hey, this is Joe Cash, and welcome back to Beginning Guitar for Worship. Now, you're probably wondering, why has this guy got a peace sign up? It's actually so that when you get to the videos for this course, you'll see that that's video number 2, and that's going to make it easier for me, too, just to save things in the way we want it to be. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go right over to my Facebook page. That's where that manual is going to be for Beginning Guitar for Worship. This is actually a series that I started back in the 80s, about the mid 80s, and I was a worship leader out west in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello to everybody, my spiritual family in Las Vegas. I love you and miss you. There were a couple very special people in my life that really helped to encourage me to become a worship leader, and we all need to realize one thing, is it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, you're going to spiritually be a father or a mother to somebody, and we need to realize that one of the most important things we do with our gifts and talents is we just extend and we give those things away. And there are a couple worship leaders, one by the name of Doug Linderman, another one by the name of Willie LeMaster, and another one by the name of Gaston Bilbao. And those three men, along with my pastor, Pastor Barry Diamond, I grew to love these guys a lot, and they just encouraged me. They saw something there, even when I never had not played guitar at that point, but they saw something. And so, continue to look into, breathe life into somebody. Take something of yourself and just speak life. And that's what we do for one another. We're called to do that. But anyway, these guys helped me to get started. And it was kind of school of hard knocks at first for me. It was very difficult. I'm not from a musical background. But at that point, I actually had a dream that was from the Lord for me. And I was probably 16, and in this dream, literally me and the Lord were out on a beach. And I know for some of you that's kind of hard, but this was a dream that really impacted me. But what the Lord did is He brought me along this beach, and He showed me myself with a guitar and leading worship. And that was so far-fetched at that point in time, because I enjoyed singing. I loved music, but I never really ever imagined that one day I would pick up a guitar and learn to play it and to lead worship. But without a vision, a man will perish. And so that was the vision the Lord gave me, and I just began to follow that through. And so what you're going to see here was a first course I put together. It was actually around 1985. There was another individual, another man, actually, who I took a guitar course from, and his name was Dr. Michael Summers. So I want to give honor to him. Dr. Michael Summers had multiple sclerosis and passed away, I think it was in 85, but in 85, just before he passed away. In fact, he used to teach guitar strictly verbally. He could not use his hands. He could not use it, just that much of his ability was eaten away. And can you imagine have a doctorate in music and not be able to even play a piano keyboard or to play the guitar? But he had a course, and some of the things that you're going to see in the manual, actually something he said, hey, I want you to take this and I want you to use it for whatever you can. And I thought, boy, I'm just learning what I didn't understand what that meant, but I just decided to step out in faith. And that beginning guitar course I started then is now over 20, almost, well, actually I'm going to be into 30 years, but it's hopefully what you'll gather. It's that time period of information that I hope will make it simpler for you to begin and be courageous as you go into this, and know that there's a song in you that needs to come out. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is go over to my Facebook photo album, and what I'm looking for in that photo album, if you have Facebook, I'm just going to trust that you know how to get to my Facebook page, Joe Cash, Joecash, and you'll see a once you get to my pictures, you'll see photo albums, and the one you're going to look for particularly is this one right here, and this is Beginning Guitar for Worship. Okay, yeah, there we go. Good. And I've been working on some video issues, and it looks like everything's pretty straightforward. So let's click on that. It's going to open up, and you're basically going to see a 40-page manual unfold before you. Okay, and in this, let me try and get back down here. Of course, there's a table of contents. That opened up better this time. Last time it didn't. That actually is straightforward. I'm so glad. So you can see, like the cover page. Boy, I don't like to point them, get in your way. Let's see if I can. It's interesting, isn't it? I'm trying to figure out why you can't see me. Anyway, you can see it right there. And that's why I don't have you going down this way. Boy, I'll figure this out. Anyway, you're going to see that, and you can see the table of contents is right here. Okay, so let's click on the first one here. It says Beginning Guitar for Worship, and there you have it. So let's I kind of talked you through it in my first introduction, but there you can see it again, and that's what we're going to do. So, hey, I just wanted to show you how to get into that and get into the first page. And so, hey, this is Joe Cash. This is Beginning Guitar for Worship. And hey, hang in there with me. Thank you so much for those of you who pressed through. And that first series I put out on video on Facebook, yeah, they were a little sketchy and a little scary. They were inverted, turned around. I'm kind of new at all this technology stuff. So, hey, we're going to come right back to the parts of the guitar and the practice environment, and that will be video 3. But for right now, let's finish out by saying this. This is video 2. This is Beginning Guitar for Worship, and may the Lord bless you and strengthen you. Hey, I want to see you again, so I'll see you back shortly.